Hi everyone. Good morning and good evening from wherever you are joining and which time zone you are into. So my name is Ashish Agarwal, and we are here for learning or discussing about Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI, which is the latest version of Oracle GoldenGate. So before I start, just a quick round of update regarding my YouTube channel. So if you haven't visited the channel, I would request you to do visit the channel youtube.com/ashishagarwal_gg. It's the channel which is dedicated to only Oracle GoldenGate related videos. So if you haven't visited the channel, I request you to do visit the channel and do like, share, and subscribe the channel. And if you have any doubts, anything, feel free to reach out to me. Also, you can visit my website, which is actrancotech.com. There you can find a lot of GoldenGate related useful content over there. So let us now start the session. So, today we have all gathered. So, first of all, I would like to thank you all for being part of this online webinar on Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI and where AI meets replication. So, we all know that artificial intelligence is the future of Oracle GoldenGate, right? So, we cannot deny the fact that we have to ensure that we have to agree to this thing that AI is future, of course, right? So Golden Gate now has also introduced AI feature, and the latest version is 23 AI. Okay, so before I proceed, just a quick introduction about me for those who for with whom I'm meeting for the first time. So I'm expert in Oracle GoldenGate and Oracle database related technologies. I have 17 plus years of training experience in Oracle GoldenGate. I have various high rated courses available like Oracle GoldenGate, Classic Architecture, Microservices, and Veridata. I have trained more than 9,200 trainees and taken 288 plus corporate clients as well. So I'm Oracle certified professional and Oracle GoldenGate certified as well. I'm blogger and speaker on Oracle GoldenGate. My email ID is ashishagarwalag@gmail.com. You can tweet me your queries at ashishagarwalag. You can visit my YouTube channel at which the YouTube channel name is ashishagarwal_gg. And my website details are actrancotech.com. So I would like you to join my WhatsApp channel for updates on upcoming batches and webinars on Oracle GoldenGate. And I also post some useful content. So the first people to know about anything related to GoldenGate is my WhatsApp channel or training enrolled students. So if you haven't already joined my WhatsApp channel, please join my WhatsApp channel. The link of the same will be shared with you soon. Okay. So today's session agenda, we are going to discuss about introduction to Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI. We'll be discussing regarding new features of Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI, look and feel of Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI, and of course we'll have question and answer round as well. Okay. So first of all, before I start, I want each one of you to keep your phone down for next 60 minutes, and I assure you these 60 minutes would be one of the best 60 minutes you have ever taken out, irrespective of any webinar you have attended of mine. So you will be learning a lot with this session, and you will gain a lot from this session. So for next 60 minutes, it's my humble request to everyone to keep their phone down. I give you 10 minutes, 10 seconds for that. Let me put the timer as well in my phone. So you have 10 seconds starting now. Okay, so let us start now. So first of all, what is Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI and why learn it? So first of all, what is Oracle GoldenGate? So Oracle GoldenGate is a near real-time replication tool which allows you to replicate the data from source to target. So many of you here may not know, haven't learned about Oracle GoldenGate at all, right? So even if you have not done that, it's not like you have missed out on anything. You will be learning. So Oracle GoldenGate is basically a product which allows you to replicate the data from source to target. So say for example, on source you have 10,000 records, or you are doing any replication. Okay, so on source there are some insert, update, delete which are happening. So those will get replicated to the target side. So Oracle GoldenGate is a product which is real time data replication tool. So I always say Oracle call it real time. I always call it near real time. I always call it near real time. So near real time means is whatever is there on the source side, whatever transactions happens on source side, they will be replicated to the target side in near real time. Okay. So Golden Gate can replicate your DML as well as DDL transactions as well. That's the advantage of Oracle Golden Gate. So Oracle Golden Gate can not only replicate your DDL or DML, it can replicate both DDL as well as DML transactions. Okay. Now, another advantage with Golden Gate is it allows you to perform replication. So say for example, you have to upgrade or migrate your databases, right? So one of the major advantage with Golden Gate is you have minimal downtime or disruption during database upgrades and migration as well. Now you must have heard or you must have seen when you are into the market, lot of organizations they just hire Golden Gate administrators because they have to migrate their database or upgrade their database, right? Now what is the whole purpose of the same? The whole purpose of the same is to ensure that the downtime is reduced and your database is highly available. Your database is highly available. I give you one example for it. You answer it for me. Suppose you have a bank account in Bank of America or State Bank of India. Consider. Okay. Now, currently, let us assume they are on database version 19C. They have to upgrade their database to either 21C or 23AI. And the database size of State Bank of India, guys, in 2011 was 43 terabytes. I'm assuming it to be more than 80 terabytes now. You can assume if they have to take that downtime, how much downtime they would need. They may need anywhere from 8 hours to 24 hours. Do you understand how much revenue loss they will have to bear? And I'm not talking about organization's view. Let us talk about your view. Consider their database is getting upgraded and you don't have access to your own money for 24 hours or 8 hours, or in fact I would say 1 hour. What would you do? You are not never going to have account with that bank, right? Because what is the use when you don't have access to your own money, neither via ATM, because the database won't be working. So via any method, internet banking, phone banking, or ATM or point of sale transaction, nothing would work, right? So what is the whole purpose of having the bank account? Uh, so first thing is you will have State Bank of India will have customer dissatisfaction. If I talk about organization's point of view, from your point of view, you won't have access to your money, right? So here Golden Gate comes into picture. With help of Golden Gate, their upgradation downtime is near to zero. Only downtime is when they have to perform the downtime. The downtime is there only when there is database, when they have to switch over their application. Related to database, there is never any downtime. Okay. Now, one of the major feature in Golden Gate 23 AI is improved analytics. Improved analytics. So it makes informed decisions with up to date data. So improved analytics means improved analytics. You can analyze the data with means whatever data is there, it has improved analytics available. So consider a scenario. You have your own website and you want to see how much traffic is coming, or on that website where customers are visiting and at what point they are unable to visit. So basically all that is analytics. I'm giving you one example. So same thing with Golden Gate 23 AI, you have got improved analytics which allows you to make informed decisions with up to date data. That is another advantage. Okay. So now, before we proceed, what are the different types of Golden Gate architectures available as of today? Okay. So Oracle Golden Gate has two types of architectures. First is Oracle Golden Gate Classic Architecture, and second is Oracle Golden Gate Microservices Architecture. Guys, remember one thing, there are only two types of architectures, classic and microservices. There is no third architecture available. Okay. Now, what are these two different types of architecture? Now, before I answer that, how many of you who are attending this webinar, post in the chat window with your comment to me, how many of you have worked on Oracle Golden Gate, and how many of you are aware about GGSCI? Comment me in the chat window. Okay. Okay. So there are, okay. Okay. So now the thing is, Golden Gate initially, if I have to go by the history of Oracle Golden Gate, okay, if I go with history of Oracle Golden Gate, let me give you a brief overview of Golden Gate. That way it would be better. So Golden Gate was founded as a standalone company in 1995. Okay. 1995, it was Golden Gate. Remember, it wasn't Oracle Golden Gate. It was named after famous San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. As always, Oracle acquired another company in 2009, and since then it is known as Oracle Golden Gate. Okay. Now, the best part of Golden Gate was because it was non-Oracle product initially, it was not developed keeping Oracle in mind. It was developed keeping com- all the databases in mind. Initially, when it was developed for tandem systems. But later on, its capability was extended to multiple databases. So the best part with Golden Gate is the way it works for Oracle, in the same way it works for SQL Server, in the same way it works for MySQL, in the same way it works for Postgres database or any other database we talk about. That is the best part. Okay. So in 2009, Oracle overtook it. Of course, Oracle did some research and they marketed the product as well uh, at that time. Okay. So in 2009, Oracle overtook it, and since then it is known as Oracle Golden Gate. Now, from 2009 to 2017, there was only one way to configure Golden Gate, and that was called as Oracle Golden Gate. Okay. And there was only one way to configure Golden Gate until that time, and it was GGSCA, Oracle Golden Gate Software Command Line Interface. Okay. Now, from 2009 to 2017, there was only one way to configure Golden Gate. Now, from 2017, Oracle launched a new architecture of Golden Gate, which is called as Oracle Golden Gate Microservices. It is called as Oracle Golden Gate Microservices Architecture. Okay. So, Oracle Golden Gate Microservices Architecture One of the feature is it has GUI as well. GGSCI is completely command prompt, and microservices is microservices acronym is MSA. Okay, that's why I have written MSA. So microservices, one of the major feature or sellable feature of microservices architecture is GUI. Okay, graphical user interface. So it's user friendly, you can say. Okay. So from 2017, they launched another architecture which is called as Oracle GoldenGate Microservices Architecture. Now, until this GoldenGate classic architecture was available until 12.2. So until GoldenGate 12.2, only classic existed. Only classic architecture existed until Oracle, until GoldenGate version 12.2. Okay. Now, from 12.3, microservices was introduced. So from 12.3 to GoldenGate. So guys, whenever I'm talking about any version, okay, it means it's GoldenGate version. Okay. So GG until GoldenGate 12.2. From GoldenGate 12.3 to GoldenGate 21C, both Classic and MSA coexisted. So basically, you can pick and choose which one you want to implement in your environment. Okay, both are available depending on whatever is supported. Okay, from GoldenGate version 23C on 23 AI onwards, not 23C, it's 23 AI. So from GoldenGate version 23 AI onwards, only microservices architecture exists. So from 23 AI onwards, guys, this is big news. So from GoldenGate 23 AI onwards, classic architecture no is deprecated, I should say. So only you have only option which is microservices architecture. Okay, so 23 AI is microservices architecture supported technology. Okay, okay. So now just to give you a look and feel of classic architecture for those who are new, I'll show it to you. So I have classic architecture as well so that you can better understand and better relate to this. So let me go to, okay. So I'll go to data app Oracle. So I have on this is the virtual box which I have. So let me zoom in over here. Okay. So I'll go to product OGG underscore SRC. Here I'll go to GGSCI. So this is Golden Gate Home and this is GGSCI terminal. So this is how your classic architecture looks like. So if you see any environment, now one thing is if you go in any environment and you find that how do you find what type of architecture you have? So if you have GGSC and if you see this kind of layout, that means it's classic architecture. Okay. Okay. So microservices now, microservices 21C and 23 AI have different look and feel. If I have to show it to you, so the one what you see on your screen is 21C. Okay. So this is 21C microservices architecture. This is 21C microservices architecture on your screen, which you see now. So see, how do you know what version it is? It is 21.3. How do you know what type of architecture it is? When you see like GUI kind of architecture available, that means it is microservices architecture. Now to check the version, it is 21. You see above here, it says 21.3. That means it is Golden Gate 21C microservices architecture. Now, here comes the good part or the part for which we all have gathered, let me show you 23 AI look and feel as well. So for 23 AI, let me log into the environment. So 23 AI is this one. So this is GoldenGate 23 AI look and feel. Okay. So you see here how it differs from 21C look and feel. See, it says Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI. See, it is now more attractive to our eyes. Let me log into this as well. See, again, when you log in, let me log in. My session has expired, so it is asking me to log in again. OGG admin, and let me provide the password here. Okay. So now you see here the look. Why it is doing so? Just 1 minute. OGG admin and OGG admin. Let me go to another browser for it and verify. This is something weird which is happening. I'm just checking another browser. Uh, 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 uh. Let me open new window and see. Because this is what is not expected. Why OGG admin? OGG admin. Okay, I'll check it in next few minutes. I'll check it. No worries with that. I'm not sure why it's saying that user has been signed out. Let me try on different OGG admin. OGG admin. I will I will shut down the uh, deployment and we can do it later on. But we'll discuss. But this is how your look and feel of your uh, 23 AI is on the first page. This is just I wanted to show you. Subsequently, I'll show you more on this. Okay. Okay. So now this is 23 AI. And how do you know it's 23 AI? In fact, on the logon screen itself, so until 21C, it didn't used to show. But in 23 AI, it shows what version of Golden Gate you are using here. So it shows here Oracle Golden Gate 23 AI over here. Okay. So now let us see. Okay. So now the Oracle Golden Gate has two types of architectures, classic and microservices. And guys, one more thing regarding microservices. So classic, still if you go out into the market, 80% of implementations are still on classic architecture. So most of the implementations still are going on classic architecture. In fact, new implementations are majorly still happening on classic architecture. Oracle is promoting its microservices architecture a lot. So it's like classic architecture still exists and it is going to be there in near future. Okay. Microservices architecture is available from 12.3 version onwards and support for non-Oracle databases in microservices architecture was introduced in Golden Gate 21C onwards. Okay. Now, Oracle Golden Gate family. In Oracle Golden Gate family, there is one more product. Apart from classic architecture or microservices architecture, there is one more product in Golden Gate family, which is called as Oracle Golden Gate Veridata. How many of you have heard about Veridata? Comment with me in the comment section. So Oracle, okay. Nice. A lot of people have heard. So I'll give you one more one more news about it. Okay. So another product of Oracle GoldenGate family is Oracle GoldenGate Veridata. So Veridata is a product which is used to find the data discrepancies between two objects, and it can repair those discrepancies as well. Guys, first of all, thank you very much for being so attentive to this session. I am receiving almost 60th comment on this question I have received. So thank you very much. This motivates me to ask, and this makes this session interactive. So thank you very much, everyone. So I see, guys, just to give you the answer of the results we have posted, around 55% of people have said they have heard, and around 45% have said they haven't heard about it. So, so and this all is done by the analytics which we have right now available. Directly, it gives me the result. Okay. So another product of Oracle GoldenGate family is Oracle GoldenGate Veridata. So Veridata, as the name suggests, it is used to verify the data. So it is used to find the data discrepancies between the two objects, and it can repair those discrepancies as well. So say for example, on source in a table, you have a table called as department table on source and department table on target. Okay. Now you on source, you have got 10,000 records in a table. On target, you have 9,000 records. So what Veridata can do for you is it can identify the discrepant records for you, and it can repair those discrepancies as well for you. That is the major advantage of Oracle GoldenGate Veridata. So Oracle GoldenGate family as a whole contain three things: classic architecture, microservices, and Veridata. And Veridata is also compatible with non-Oracle databases. It supports MySQL, it supports SQL Server, it supports Postgres, it supports MySQL, SQL Server, Postgres. It supports five databases in support. One is Oracle, and there is one more database as well. So I think it's Informix database also it supports. So my Veridata supports non-Oracle databases as well. That is the major advantage. So Oracle GoldenGate family as a whole contain these three things: classic architecture, microservices, and Veridata. So whenever you're going out with any interview questions, any job supports, or anything related to GoldenGate, it will come from these three things only: classic, microservices, and Veridata. In fact, GoldenGate certification contains questions from these three things: classic architecture, microservices, and Veridata. So Oracle GoldenGate family contains questions from these three things: classic architecture, microservices, and Veridata. So none of the question related to certification, job support will go out of these three things: classic architecture, microservices, and Veridata. Okay. So now one question which I have been receiving a lot is, with introduction of this microservices, does integrated no longer exist? How many of you have the same question? So with the introduction of this classic architecture, does integrated no longer exist? What do you think, guys? How many of you have this question? Okay. So guys, as I said at the start, while discussing about architectures, there are only two types of architectures: classic and microservices. Okay. Now, integrated is type of an extract and replicate. So there are different types of extracts and replicats which you can configure in Oracle GoldenGate environment. So different types of extracts available in Oracle GoldenGate environment are classic extract and integrated extract. So classic extract. So guys, let me tell you one thing. Initially, when GoldenGate was there was only one type of extract, and it was called as GoldenGate extract or extract process. Same way, when GoldenGate was initially there was only one type of architecture, and it was called as Oracle GoldenGate. When new architecture was introduced, the existing architecture was renamed to classic architecture. So basically, classic here refers to traditional. Same way, when integrators was introduced in Oracle GoldenGate version 11.204 and database version 11.203, then the existing extract was renamed to classic extract. Okay. And they launched a new extract of GoldenGate, which is called as integrated extract. Same way, there are different types of replicats available, like non-integrated or classic replicat, integrated replicat, which was introduced in GoldenGate version 12.1 and database version 12c. Coordinated replicat was introduced in GoldenGate version 12.2. Parallel replicat was introduced in GoldenGate version 12.3. And there are two types of parallel replicate, parallel non-integrated and parallel integrated replicate. So basically, these are different types of extracts and replicate. So the thing is, integrate. So people ask this question, and they have posted over here as well. With introduction of microservices, does integrated no longer exist? The answer is there are only two types of architect. There was and there is no integrated architect. There are only two types of architectures, classic and microservices architecture. Integrated is type of extract. So in GoldenGate, you can configure under classic architecture, you can configure integrated extract or classic extract. Same way under microservices architecture, you can configure classic replicate or non-integrated replicate or coordinated or parallel replicate. Okay. So these are the different types of extracts and replicates which are available. Okay. Now, before I proceed further, I want to have a quick quiz with you all. Let us do a quick quiz and then we'll move forward. Okay. So I want all of you to go to the website at trancotech.com. Okay. Oh, what happened? Just 1 minute. Okay. Then go to blog. Then you see there is one quiz. Click on that quiz. So there is a quiz which I have posted over there. You can click on this link over here. So there are multiple questions which are there over there. Okay. So the link is actrancotech.com. Go to actrancotech.com. Okay. Then click on blocks and then click on GoldenGate quiz over there. So I'll post the direct link of that as well if I can. Just 1 minute. Blog quiz. So this is the link. I am posting over the. Okay. So this is the link of the quiz. I want all of you to complete this quiz. Of course, not now. You can do it later on as well due to time constraints. But what I want all of you to do is post your score in either directly to me over WhatsApp or post it over your social media account. Guys, remember, this is to check where you are. And I want you to assure you reach to 25 by 25. And what could be done to achieve it? If you need any help from me, I'll definitely help you. But this question will help you in checking your knowledge. Okay. So if I ask this question, what is the primary purpose of Oracle GoldenGate? Is it real-time data replication and integration, database backup and recovery, data warehouse, application development? Post your question answer in the chat window. A, B, C, D. Yes, the answer is A. Because it does real-time data integration and replication. Let us go to next question. Which component of data GoldenGate captures changes from source database? A, B, C, D. Extract process. Answer is B. Absolutely. Very good, guys. Okay, next question is, what file format does GoldenGate use to store capture changes? Trail files. So GoldenGate extract process captures the data, writes to local trail file. And remember, these trail files are binary format files. Okay. Which process is responsible for delivering changes to the target database? The replicat process. So the data pump process writes data to remote trail, and then replicat process applies it to the target database. What is the purpose of GoldenGate checkpoint table? Guys, let me tell you, from GoldenGate version 12.23.7, this checkpoint table is mandatory. Okay, so this is the question where people are getting confused. So guys, checkpoint table is the process. Checkpoint table is used with the GoldenGate replicat. Okay, so it is used to track the replication progress. Okay, which Oracle GoldenGate process manages and monitors all other processes? Manager process, absolutely. What is the function of GoldenGate pump process? C. Actually, the answer to this question is C. It's correct. But remember one thing, it doesn't transfer the trail files from local to remote trail. It transfers the data between the local trail to remote trail. So I again repeat, pump process transfers the data between the trail files from local trail to remote trail. It doesn't transfer your trail file. It transfers the trail files data. Okay. Which parameter contains GoldenGate parameter settings? Which file contains the GoldenGate parameter settings? It's parameter file, params. It has to be parameter file. Globals is basically a global's parameter file contains the parameters which are applicable to complete GoldenGate environment.
హలో అమ్మ
Which command is used to start the GoldenGate
అదే ఎంతకి
command
ఇస్తారు
line
ఏంటని అడుగుతా ఉన్నారు.
interface? GGSCI. Which parameter is used to specify the trail file location? EXE trail. You do add EXE trail, EXE trail. What is the purpose of devgen utility? To generate the definition, to create source definition for heterogeneous replication. Okay, which parameter is used to include tables for replication? It's table. Okay, so what I want you to do is complete this quiz and post your result to me and directly ping it to me. I'm okay to that. Okay. Okay. So this is the quiz which you should be doing. I'll be taking more questions. And if I receive good response, guys, I'll be posting more questions. And if you think this really helps you in this blog, you can post in the comment section that you liked it. And if you want more, just type it with your comment, and I'll ensure that I post more questions. And there are a lot of blogs which would be upcoming here as well in future. So you can visit this website and go to blog. This is my website, and go over there. Okay, let us proceed now. Okay. So now GoldenGate 23 AI architecture, key components which are there. extract process which captures the data changes from the source database. Then there is distribution path. So like log into the environment. That way it would be better instead of theoretical. Let us do it practically now. Okay, so let us log into OGG admin. OGG ad. Ah, sorry. Uh, Not sure. Just 1 minute. Let me shut down the VM and let me restart it. Let me show you the look and feel. I don't know. Suddenly, what has started to happen? Oh, because I just restarted, so it is not reachable now. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm restarting this virtual box so that it is reachable now. So, Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI basically has different components which includes extract process, distribution path. So in microservices you no longer have pump process. In classic architecture you have pump. However, in microservices it has been replaced with distribution server, and the distribution server you create distribution path, and then you have a replicat process. So the extract process captures the data changes from the source database right to local trail. Distribution path reads the changes from local trail, sends it over TCP/IP network where receiver server receives it, writes it to remote trail, and then the replicat process applies it to the target database. So this is 21C. So let me shut down the Gate one as well. So I have different architectures available in different VMs right now. So one of the VM has 23 AI running, one of the VM has 21C running. So different architectures are running right now. So I am restarting the VM. Hopefully that should resolve. If not, then let me clear the cookies. That helps, right? Just 1 minute. Let me log in. 192.57.8.0. It is still starting. Guys, really sorry for this. I don't know suddenly what happened. It was working fine prior to the session. I want to give you the complete overview, but suddenly, let us see. Let us see this virtual box. Let it come online, and then we'll see. Okay. So Golden Gate is a near real-time replication tool which allows you to replicate the data. So if I have to show you uh, in this environment, whether it is reachable now or not, I need to actually start the service manager as well after this. So I can start this. So I'll try to reach the server here. Restart. Uh, Oracle, Oracle. Okay. So I'll go to data. LS. So I'll export OGG underscore home equal to slash data slash OGG23C underscore MA export OGG underscore ETC underscore home equal to slash data slash app slash OGG23 AI underscore SM slash ETC. So in microservices architecture, you have three homes: Golden Gate home, service manager home, and deployment home. Right? So these are the three directories. That's why you see. So we'll go to SM, and then here we'll go to bin, and we'll start sm.sh. So start sm.sh means service manager will be started. So once service manager is started, now let us log in. Let us try to log in. Okay, we are able to reach OGG admin and OGG admin. So in the meanwhile, let me also, okay. So it seems we are good now after restarting. Okay. So let me restart GGate 1 as well so that I can compare 21C and 23AI as well. So guys, here you go. This is first time you are seeing 23AI dashboard, right? So you can see that this is service manager. So Oracle GoldenGate microservices has different components, which include service manager. And apart from that, under service manager, you have got different services, which include, let me open. Under deployment, all those services comes: administration service, distribution service, performance metric service, as well as receiver service. So see the look and feel of your 23 AI right now. Here you can see right now. So you see here on the left side, it's pleasing to the eye. First of all, it's not boring. To be honest, 21C was quite boring. If I have to show you, if my VM of 21C is up and running, I can quickly show it to you and you can compare there that what is the difference. Like 21, 23 AI look and feel is really pleasing to the eye. And it's not because it's new. I'm saying, see, I have been working and I I can definitely say and confirm to you that this is really pleasing to the eye right now. See, this is 21C Service Manager Outlook. And this is 23 Service Manager. Okay. Now, if you have to log in to say, for example, these services, go to administration service. Okay. There you can connect to OGG admin. OGG admin. Now here you can configure your GoldenGate extracts replicat process. So you have your extract process here. You can, once you configure, you can see over here, because we don't have anything here, you can configure your replicat. So first of all, you need to create the DB connection. Now guys, let me tell you one thing. GoldenGate Hub. How many of you have heard this term GoldenGate Hub? Comment with me in the chat window. How many of you have heard the term GoldenGate Hub? Okay. Okay. Lot of people are saying yes and lot of people are saying no. But guys, thank you very much for being this interactive. Okay. Now let me answer this for you. What is GoldenGate Hub? So Hub is getting very popular now, GoldenGate Hub. You must have heard or you would be hearing this term regularly. Now, what is GoldenGate Hub? So GoldenGate Hub is a technology which refers to, there are two ways to install GoldenGate. Let me tell you. What are different ways of installing GoldenGate? First is local installation, and second is remote installation. First is local installation and second is remote installation. So what do we mean by local installation? Local installation means is when GoldenGate is installed on same server as database server. So where database resides, you install GoldenGate on the same server. Remote installation is GoldenGate is installed on other server than the database. Okay. Now the advantage, so local installation means is, say for example, you have 100 databases in your environment. If you do local installation, you have 100 database servers, you will have to do 100 GoldenGate installation, right? 100 golden. So you can understand like how difficult it would be for you to manage these 100 installations, right? It would be difficult, of course, right? What is another way? Another way is do remote installation. And for remote installation, it comes into picture as GoldenGate Hub. So what is GoldenGate Hub? So GoldenGate Hub is one GoldenGate installation can serve more than one database server. So one GoldenGate installation can serve more than one database installation. Okay. Now, what do we mean by that? One GoldenGate installation serving more than one database installation. So basically, say for example, you have got these 100 databases in this scenario. What you can do is you can install GoldenGate on 101st server, install GoldenGate on 101st server, and GoldenGate on this server will connect to these 100 database servers, extracting and replicating the data. So this is called as GoldenGate Hub. Okay, so if there is more than one database server, one GoldenGate installation can serve, it is called as GoldenGate Hub. Now, what is the advantage of this? It's easier to manage, easier to maintain. Resource wise, you don't need like resource utilization is also there, that you don't need separate storage as well. So if I give you one scenario here, I'll give you the scenario right now. In this scenario, just to give you overview, so I have this node 1 server. This is a remote server which is running on RHEL 9, you name hyphen a. This is running on RHEL 9. This is now from here, it can connect to the database running on remote server. Okay. So one of the major advantage of this GoldenGate 23 AI, in fact, it was introduced from GoldenGate 21C as well. So I should not say it's a new feature of 23 AI, but I'm just introducing it to you right now. This GoldenGate 23 AI comes with instant client as well. So basically, you can install GoldenGate on intermediate server and you don't need any other client to be installed over there. Prior to 21C, you had to install Oracle client as well on the intermediate server if you are using GoldenGate Hub. But now you no longer need that. You just install GoldenGate and it comes with instant client. Let me show you. Let me give you overview. So GoldenGate is installed in this location, OGG23C_MA. Then go to lib, go to instant client. Okay. There is SQL plus over here. So I'll connect to @PDB2, for example. PDB2, just 1 minute. So if you see, I have got TNS names.ora over here. Oh, I have to export it. So cd network /admin So this is TNS names.ora, which I have pasted over here. So I'll export TNS underscore admin equal to this location. Okay. Now I'll go to SQL plus again, lib SQL instant client, go to instant client. So you can do GG training 2 slash welcome 1 at the rate PDB2. Remember this PDB2 is running on my this another machine, which is you see here GGate 2. It is running on this GGate 2. So PDB2 is the database which is running on this server. So the thing is you don't need any Oracle database client over here. So you can always check after connecting ping PDB2. So, so the thing is, when you have database server, how do you check if TNS entry is working or not? You do TNS ping. But with this GoldenGate, if you're using this instant client, then TNS ping doesn't work. You have to connect as SQL. You have to connect to the SQL prompt. After that, you run this ping command and it will show you if it is able to do this. So this is connecting to remote server 192.168.56.101. So from here now the advantage is you can establish the connectivity uh, with your remote database. So now what you need to do once you have TNS entry here, you create the database connection. Like you want to create, say for example, database connection. You provide Oracle GoldenGate name, credential alias, say for example, GG admin underscore PDB2, user ID C hashes GG admin at the rate PDB2. Password is welcome1. Verify password, welcome1. So this is the connection you are creating right now. Once the connection is made, if your entry is proper, try to connect. If it is able to connect and your TNS is working, you will be able to see it is able to connect to PDB2. And this is the checkpoint table which is there. Okay. After this, once you have done this, you go to extract process. You can create new extract process if you want to do. You can provide your integrated extract of name test 123 description if you want to give extract you can provide credentials alias what you have created. If you want to provide any registration options you can provide, then provide the extract trail name, like say for example LT subdirectory if you want to provide, like where your trail files will go. Actually when we are creating extract process, we need to connect to CDB2. Let me create one more connection here to CDB2 because it connects to container. So I'll do ggadmin underscore CDB OGGDB2 OGGDB2 welcome1 welcome1 submit. Guys, there are a lot of very interesting things coming. I'll give you some overview on AI as well right now. Not something related to GoldenGate, something different. I thought let me give some information. So okay. So here I'll give test 123. If you want to provide description, click on next. Domain is Oracle GoldenGate, alias is OGGDB2, name is LT. Next. If you want to implement auto start, auto restart, you can do click on next. Then this is the thing. After this, you can do create it. So once the process is created and it's running, you will see over here. Now, it also has your performance metric. See, look and feel of your performance metric server. It's completely changed from 21C to 23I. This is how your 23 AI looks like. So it says, like, when we try to create the test 1, 2, 3, it says one or more containers must be specified when registering. We didn't register the process, so that's why it didn't start. So you can see the error, it didn't continue at all. The process which we created, it didn't create. Okay, this performance matrix server is really very good addition, which was introduced from GoldenGate version 12.3. You can find what is the current status, what is the service status, what is the process status. Everything you can find over here. You can go to individual processes. This is the receiver server. This is how your receiver server looks like. The distribution server of source sends data to target receiver server. Everything. Here you can see your administration server. Here you can see your replicat process. If you want to create the replicat process, click on this plus sign. What type of replicat you want to create? Parallel replicat, integrated replicat, non-integrated replicat, coordinated replicat, whatever you want to do. Provide the process name REP1. Click on next. Name REPINT. Domain Oracle GoldenGate. Oh, it is asking for trail name over here. Okay. RT. Alias. It will connect to container. Checkpoint table. So until GoldenGate version 21C, what used to happen was checkpoint table wasn't mandatory in integrated replicate, but now it is mandatory. You can go to next, you can create and run your replicate as well. So now the thing is, what I want to let you know is this. See here, you can see notifications as well. So right now it is creating. So the thing is, GoldenGate running on this server is able to connect to the database running on different server as well. So you can go to this replicat and see your REP1 here. It will show you the details. You want to start it, if you want to check the report file, everything. See here, you see report parameters, diagnostic, everything is there running for this much second since this time. Everything is there. So that is the advantage of this 23, and this is how it looks like. There has been a lot of analytics which has been introduced, you see, which wasn't there in 21C. You see here integrated diagnostics. So you can see this, you can add this diagnostics over here. When you install, there is some stats recollection also you can do for analytical purpose as well. There are diagnosis logs, debug logs. So there are a lot of things which are there in 23 AI, which has been introduced. Okay. So guys, we'll come back to GoldenGate 23 AI. Prior to that, I want to show you something, some power of AI. At the starting of the session, when you joined, or those of you who joined, you recall I played one song. I used, many of you said you weren't able to hear that. Basically, I prepared this song for you guys. This is the song. And this song, there is a website which is called as suno.ai. Suno is a Hindi word which means listen. Okay. Suno.ai. It is a website which can create song for you. So you can create a song for yourself. You can create a song for your wife. You can create song for your girlfriend. You can create song for your parents. You can create song for your friends. You can create song for your groups. Whoever you are indebted to, you love, you can create songs for. So it also has a free version. I'm using the free version. So log into suno.ai, click on this create. This is something different. So I'm just letting you know what is the power of AI and what is the future of AI in fact. So with this GoldenGate 23 AI, with this introduction, what you can achieve. That's the thing. I in fact created one song for my wife on Valentine's Day and she really liked it. Yeah, of course, AI is here. You can play around whatever you want. You can upload your own audio and customize it as well. There are a lot of things available. This is what the power of AI, and this is what I would highly recommend each one of you to understand the power of AI. Learn about AI. Use AI a lot in your regular day to day work as well. Not only in Golden Gate, this terminology or the purpose of this showing this to you guys is not related to Golden Gate. Yes, I work on Golden Gate, but right now what I'm telling you is integrate AI in your life that will make your life easier as well. A lot. Okay. So if you want to create, say, for example, click on these need ideas. You can, if you want to create it for a special person, you can create it for a special person. If you want to do it for some special occasion, for birthday, you can do that. If you want to do it for some moods, greeting. So if, say, for example, I want to do it for greeting. I want to say thank you to you all. I can do that. Thank you. Name of the person, attendees. The person is special to me because you guys took time to attend, to learn. Favorite genre of music? I like jazz, so I'll put jazz. Create. So it will take few minutes to create, of course, but the thing is, the output is not bad, guys. Output is really very good. Like at once, and you can always customize if you don't like it. You can always customize and change it. So, say for example, if I have to play it, let me play it, and you can see this. You can see on the right side this uh, lyrics are also there.
It is not audible.
Are you able to hear, guys?
No.
Is
No,
this
no.
this is not audible? I'm not sure why this is not. This should ideally. I'm not sure. When I play videos on Zoom, it should be audible. So this should ideally be audible. Okay, if it's not audible, maybe due to some reason it's not audible. But what I want you to do is try this. If I'm able to share this link, let me share this link. Is it possible? I can download it, of course. Add to playlist, create. I'm not sure if I can download it. Means I can. Yeah, there is a link I remember I shared. So this is the copy song link. Okay. Let me share this link and post it in the chat window to you all. So just listen to it after this. Mm, let me share it with everyone. So just listen to it after this session and play around with this, guys. This is the power of AI. Use Chat GPT. Like I'll show you one thing and why I really appreciate Chat GPT. Few days back, okay, one of my student, he sent me something. I'll show you from Chat GPT. So he sent me the screenshot. He asked who is Golden Gate Guru. I'm not sure if it changed, but he sent me some, and I can share it with you as well while this is loading. So the whole purpose of this, why I'm letting you know all this thing is Chat GPT is like we all should embrace this Chat GPT. Chat GPT is the future definitely, and we all should be embracing this Chat GPT. It is really imperative for all of us that we should make best use of this Chat GPT. Why it's not responding? Still stuck. Let me share it with you, the output, what he shared. He asked the same question, so I'm not sure how it picks and choose, but this means use this chat GPT a lot, guys. This chat GPT is one of the is future of, it's our future basically. And we cannot deny that chat GPT means this AI will definitely lead our life in future. So do embrace it and do use this a lot, guys. This is really here to stay, and more you learn, better it is for you as well. Okay, so let me show you what he asked. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so this was sent to me by one of the uh, student. So he asked from Chat GPT, who is Golden Gate Guru? So he mentioned this, and then one of the well-known figures in Golden Gate community is Ashish Agarwal, who is often referred as a Golden Gate expert or guru due to his extensive experience with Golden Gate. So from that day onwards, of course, I'm not denying the fact that ChatGPT knows what it's doing. Guys, this was just a joke, but not because of this, of course. But yes, do embrace AI. Okay. There are different AI tools available. Use them, and those are for your good, of course. Okay. Also, check the quiz and do send me your results over WhatsApp, email, or LinkedIn. I'll be sharing my details. And if you have anything, any question, let me know. So, guys, this Golden Gate is one of the product which is very easy to learn, and it has very bright present and future as well, of course, right? So so what you need to do first of all is, how do you set up your Golden Gate 23 AI environment is install the software. You need to download and install Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI. After that, configure the connections. Once you have configured the connections, then start the processes after this. Okay. So, what are the monitoring best performance, monitoring and troubleshooting? You need to monitor the performance of Golden Gate, track lag time and throughput, review the logs. So, check for errors and warnings, and implement the alerts as well. So, set up notifications for critical issues in your environment. What are the advanced features in 23 AI? Cloud integration. So one of the major feature of 23 AI is it seamlessly replicate data to the cloud database. So it has introduced seamless replication from on-prem to cloud or cloud to cloud databases as well. That is one of the major thing with 23i. API integration. So Automate processes with REST API in 23 AI. Enhance security. Now, security is one of the major feature which has been enhanced in 23 AI as well. Look and feel has completely changed. So now I'm also introducing Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI training as well. I'm announcing for the first time, and no one is doing it. I'm the first person who would be doing this in this world. Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI training. This is a path to real time data mastery. So, this training will be provided by me. It starts from basics and covers up to advanced level. Okay, so let me show you the course content, what I'll be covering in the training. So, Golden Gate 23 AI course curriculum will cover introduction, architecture, installation and creating the deployment, setting up your environment for practice, how to set up capture process, distribution path, receiver server, how to create the replicat process, how to manage the trail files in Golden Gate environment, parameters of Golden Gate, how to set up initial load, data filtration and transformation, upgradation and migration of Golden Gate 23 AI security. Will be discussing about advanced feature, performance tuning, bidirectional replication, DDL replication, everything is covered. So the course structure covers the essential aspects of Oracle GoldenGate from basic concepts to advanced configuration, providing a comprehensive learning path for students. So this is real-time training, which is covered, and you will have access to the complete course. Okay. And Mahesh has sent me his chat GPT output. He asked who is famous Oracle Golden Gate trainer name. So chat GPT, oh, he's also mentioned my name. So I'm glad. So I cannot
Yeah,
deny, I
it is
have to
there in
promote chat
starting also.
GPT now, guys. It's not because of that, sorry. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you should definitely embrace AI. I'm saying this not related to Golden Gate in your life, like whether you are working, whether you are troubleshooting any technology you are working, whether you are creating presentations, whether you are preparing notes, whether you are watching videos and you want to take out notes, embrace AI. Guys, this will make your life easier and happier as well, and convenient as well. Trust me, and I'm telling you based on my experience. For last few months, I have been completely using this area, and it is mind-boggling, guys. It is really mind-boggling. Definitely, like in future, based on what I am learning, I may be introducing some AI tools in the training as well. And that is why I want you all to embrace this AI, because this is the future. And one more thing, and this is not what I mean to say, but the thing is, in subsequently, as per as per survey done, 3 out of 5 jobs will be taken away by AI. And of course, with AI, new jobs are going to be created. Of course, that is another point. But if you are stagnant, if you are into same technology, guys, trust me, AI will replace you. So that you don't get replaced, keep on upgrading yourself. Keep on upgrading your keep on upgrading your technology which you are learning. So do that, and you would be pretty good with everything. Jitendra is saying he's using Copilot. I know Copilot. I haven't used Copilot, but I heard about it. So I hope you can separately provide me the feedback of it. How is it? But yes, if you are using it, use any AI. Like, see, it's just like you have different banks available. It's up to you which bank you want to open your account in, right? Same thing applies to AI. There are different tools available. It's up to you which tool you want to use. So same thing with Golden Gate as well. One thing which people ask me with Golden Gate, what is the future? See, AI has been introduced. AI is future. So Golden Gate future is also right. So I am introducing this 23 AI. So you can enroll in this course and become Golden Gate expert. So the thing is, this duration of 23 AI is 15 hours. Apart from that, I provide three other means I provide Golden Gate classic architecture, microservices, and Veridata. And guys, my first recommendation to you all would be, if you are new to Golden Gate, learn classic architecture first. Then move to 23 AI, Golden Gate, and then move to Veridata. That way, your path would be much easier and better. You can learn 23 AI directly. There is no issues, and you will be able to grab and understand everything. But the thing is, why I'm saying classic architecture for you to learn is, classic architecture has command prompt. And I'll give you one analogy for it. Why I'm saying classic architecture is, when I started working, and this I say a lot. When I started working, I directly started working on GUI, means on computers. So Windows was there. But prior to me, my seniors, they worked on DOS and they had much better knowledge than me, because when you work on command prompt, you know internally how things are working. It's not click and done. It's you have to you have to run the command, execute the command, and then you wait for the output and you see the screen, how things are moving, right? That way you learn better and you get complete idea. So if you want to be Golden Gate expert, my recommendation would be learn classic architecture, because it's command prompt and that will make you understand everything related to Golden Gate. And learning microservices 23 AI will be piece of cake for you. Okay. There are a lot of success stories available on my LinkedIn profile. You can go through them. A lot of people have learned a lot by attending this training. And there are a lot of feedbacks available. And in fact, now Chat GPT is also giving recommendations. So that is the best recommendation I would take. Okay. Now, what are the offerings of the course? Let me tell you. So the offerings of the course includes, you have 1 year unlimited retakes. So 1 year unlimited retakes means you can join any session with me for next 1 year, any number of times. So I conduct these batches multiple times, almost 5 to 6 times a year. You have access to the recorded sessions. So all the sessions are recorded and you have access to those recorded sessions as well. You will receive step-by-step activity guides for practice. One-on-one doubt clearing sessions are there. Then you have lifetime on-job support with the course. So on-job support means any technical issues related to Golden Gate you are facing at your workplace or in your personal machine. You have lifetime on-job support included with the course. So any issues, questions you are facing related to Golden Gate, you can email me, call me, WhatsApp me for any issues you are facing. Okay. Then along with the course, you also have lifetime WhatsApp support with the course. So lifetime WhatsApp support means you will be part of elite training WhatsApp group where other training students of mine are there. So you can post your questions, queries over there. You can answer other people question queries as well. Also with the course, you have you will receive, as I told you, this is completely practical training, guys. So with the course, I'll be sharing with you the lab setup kit for practice. So the virtual boxes which you see, those pre-cooked virtual boxes you will receive. You just have to plug and play those. So these sessions are conducted regularly. All the sessions are practical and training is interview and job oriented. You can join any session, any number of time for next 1 year. And guys, just to let you know, for limited time, I'm providing unlimited retakes until December 2026 for everyone. So these sessions are live and interactive and it will pave your path towards becoming Golden Gate expert. And at the end of the session, you will be able to set up, manage, troubleshoot, configure Golden Gate on your own. as well as able to provide solution related to GoldenGate on your own to your customer. So these are the upcoming session details. So upcoming session details include classic architecture weekend batches commencing from next Saturday, 22nd of February. And the timing is 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time and 6 to 8:30 p.m. Indian time every Saturday. So weekend batches conducted only on Saturdays. Oracle GoldenGate Veridata weekday batches commencing from 24th Feb 2025. It's a weekday batch and it is conducted Monday to Thursday, 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, or Tuesday to Friday, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Indian Time. Oracle GoldenGate 23 AI weekday batch will be launched from 18th March 2025. It's a weekday batch and the timing would be Monday to Thursday because daylight saving will end. Hence, the Eastern time will be changed from 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. and Indian time would be 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Indian time, Tuesday to Friday. So Monday to Thursday as per Eastern and Tuesday to Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. Okay. Now, how can you join? If you're interested for this training, fill out the inquiry form. I have pasted the link in the chat window. You can email me at ashishagarwalag@gmail.com or you can WhatsApp me at my WhatsApp number, which is 41+1. I'm in Canada, guys. So +1 416 871 5708. There are some FAQs from the trainees. So what will I miss anything if I join or if I register? So basically you can, so all the videos are shared with you and you get access to the recorded sessions as well. What if I miss a live session? In case if you miss a live session, then you can go through the recorded session of live session, which will be available within 24 hours once the session is conducted. Do you provide lifetime on-job support? Yes, I do. If you have any queries with any of your real-time projects at your workplace, I will help you with that, and that's for lifetime. Even if you want support in 2023, 2030, you will get support at that time as well. If you have any questions before joining, you can email me, call me, WhatsApp me directly. I have posted the details in the chat window, or you can fill out the inquiry form and I'll get back. How can you check the reviews? You can visit my LinkedIn profile. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can visit my website as well at trencotech.com. There are multiple places to do that. And guys, I hope today's session was useful. So if you were able to get something and if you learned something good, do post your feedback in the chat. Do say yes in the chat. And and guys, your feedback really motivates me to do these kind of sessions in future. So today's session feedback, please do email me your feedback at ashishagarwalag@gmail.com. You can directly message to me over my LinkedIn profile. You can WhatsApp me or you can tweet or X me at ashishagarwalag. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. And guys, if you have any question, you can post into the chat window. Any post session queries, you can drop me an email, tweet, drop a comment on my YouTube channel, WhatsApp, or send a message over their LinkedIn profile. Any question if you have, you can ask. So, guys, I hope this session was useful and you guys were able to get information on it.
Hello, Ashish.
Thank you very much, everyone,
Hello.
for attending this session. And guys, if you have any question related to the upcoming training, please post, please, you can WhatsApp me, email me, or you can fill out the inquiry form and we'll reach out to you anytime. There is a question that what about GoldenGate microservices architecture? So this 23 AI is microservices architecture training. Okay. So sorry, it's GoldenGate microservices. So microservices 23 AI onwards, everything is only on microservices. Okay. So you can anytime So microservices is here to stay. It's not like 23 AI has been launched, so microservices is no longer there. Microservices is still there. It's just that it is with 23 AI, the new version has been launched, and hence new look and feel is there.
Ashish, one more question here. So I have a old version of Golden Gate, say 19C or maybe 12C, okay, and I have gone to 23 AI. So what are the changes and what are the migration process, and is there any major change we need to do with the setup, or how does it take care?
Basically, if you want to upgrade from what is the current version you are using, you say
So Golden Gate 19C.
Golden Gate
Yeah,
19C, right?
yeah, 19.
So
Yes.
if you have to upgrade from 19C to 23 AI, there
Mhm.
is a procedure which you want to follow. Once you follow that, it will be direct. So if you are using classic to micros, so it depends what you are migrating from. So if you are using 19C, it can be either classic architecture or microservices architecture. So if you are migrating from 19C to 23 AI microservices, it will be the direct upgrade. However, if you are doing from classic to microservices, it involves some steps. So it depends on that architecture.
So that flexibility is available, right? Like from classic to microservices, and from like all these. If I have different versions, so I can do that, right?
Yes, 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 yes. And we do cover that in our training program as well. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So guys, let us wrap up our session for today. Thank you very much everyone for joining today's session. And I hope this was useful session. If you haven't posted your comment, please post your comment in the chat window. And if you have any question, anything, you can reach out to me anytime. Thank you very much, everyone.